looks like Mark Gronowski really, really impressed at the Manning Passing Academy. So the Manning Passing Academy happening recently. And this via a story from Sean Bach over at Iowa 247, Hawkeye Insider. Go check out those guys' work. David Eichholt, Sean Bach. I think they are, if not the top of the food chain in the Iowa media landscape. I think they're right there in that conversation. But Mark Gronowski, one of the members that went over to the Manning Passing Academy, and he turned some heads, as did John Mateer, Oklahoma quarterback. Here's what Mick Hargue with CBS Sports had to say about what he saw at the Manning Passing Academy. Two guys that I actually had a chance to see last season, John Mateer, who was at Washington State, now at Oklahoma, and Mark Gronowski, who was at South Dakota State, a national champion, two-time national champion. He now steps in at quarterback at Iowa. I thought they both looked really good. Mark Gronowski looked like he put on some good weight, and playing at Iowa and that style, I feel like that's going to benefit him. Both of those guys for programs who are hungry for good quarterback talent in places that have struggled with quarterback play for Oklahoma and Iowa. I think both those programs have a lot to be excited about. Gronowski and Mateer both looked really great this week as well. So, look, it's the offseason. As several of you in the chat are pointing out, this is not the first time that an Iowa quarterback has gone to the Manning Passing Academy, and we've heard good things coming out of it. Spencer Petras, right, was a Manning Passing Academy participant, and you heard good things there. T. Hink chimes in. Deuce Hogan was invited to that camp. So there's a number of quarterbacks over the years that go to the Manning Passing Academy, and we hear good things. And we've heard good things about Iowa quarterbacks in the past that have gone and been a part of the Manning Passing Academy. But for where Iowa is at right now, when you have somebody that's in attendance, that's taking in all of the action from the Manning Passing Academy, look, we need something to feel good about at quarterback as Hawkeye fans. Need something to feel like, hey, this quarterback that Iowa went and probably spent a pretty penny on in Mark Gronowski, this is someone that can turn the corner for the Hawkeyes. And for someone that was there and took in the action, I'll take the compliment. I'll take the high praise for Mark Gronowski. And at least for the meantime, until we play football, feel like Iowa might have found what it hopes it found out of the transfer portal and out of the two-time national champion FCS quarterback Mark Gronowski. I'll take what's being billed, that this is somebody, again, alongside John Mateer, that looked like one of the top two quarterbacks at the Manning Passing Academy showcase. So, look, the who's who of college football was there. Arch Manning was at the Manning Passing Academy event as well. So there were a number of top signal callers there. And I don't think it's a small thing that somebody that was in attendance said that Mark Gronowski was one of the best that they watch alongside John Mateer at the Manning Passing Academy. Mark Gronowski would not be a name that you would just throw out there to throw out there. If you're looking for attention, if you're looking for buzz and clicks, probably you're looking in the direction with a bigger program. Arch Manning, if you sat there and said he was the most impressive at the Manning Passing Academy, well, that would certainly make sense in terms of garnering interest. So that was a positive development for Iowa, that Mark Gronowski looks as advertised so far. Obviously, the proof will be in the pudding when we boot this thing off in a short amount of time, getting close to about 60 days until we play football in 2025. But I will take tonight the victory that Mark Gronowski was impressive, and that this is a positive sign of things to